Good morning. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Chad Getzton and the Phoenix Union Governing Board, graduates, you can have a seat. On behalf of Dr. Chad Getzton, our superintendent, and the Phoenix Union Governing Board, I welcome you to Linda Abril Education Academy's 2022 graduation ceremony. I'm Eric Kemp, the proud principal of Linda Abril, and I'd like to thank everyone for coming out today for this special event. We are going to have some of our students perform the national anthem by musical instrument, guitar, and also by singing. And then we'll also have a student lead us through the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. So if you are able to, please stand for our national anthem as performed by Israel Lucero Garcia, and also sung by Galilea Quiros. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
At this time, we're going to ask graduate Raphael Canavet to join us on stage as he will lead us through the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be followed by a brief moment of silence. And during that moment of silence, we ask you to be thoughtful of the victims of the recent gun violence in Buffalo, New York.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for a moment of silence. Thank you.
Gentlemen, may you put your caps back on? I do want to take a moment to recognize some of our distinguished guests that we have here on the stage behind me. You'll be hearing later this morning from a governing board member and City of Phoenix Vice Mayor Laura Pastor. Next to her, we have Chief of Staff Isela Rivas. And we also have Executive Director Juvenal Lopez. And then behind them, we have our graduate readers, Miss Moreno and Mr. Erickson. And we've got a double treat for you this morning as we have two 2013 alumni, David Gonzalez and Prince Murray. Class of 2013 graduates. You may all be seated at this time. So 2013, who said 13 was an unlucky number? I beg to differ. I'd also want to thank our graduation committee. So we've got a pretty solid team that put this together, including Mr. Erickson, Ms. Shadell Harris, my principal's assistant, Ms. Mejia, Ms. Aurora Lopez, Ms. Maria Alvarez, Ms. Danielle Shields, Ms. Gatewood, Ms. Moreno, and longtime employee who's retiring this year. She's usually behind the scenes, but Ms. Deidre Lopez. So let's give that committee a round. This won't just be the last graduation for Ms. Deidre Lopez. We also are losing a teacher to retirement. So Ms. Linda Chavez, thank you for your passion and commitment to not just Linda Abril, but the students from around the district. She taught at South Mountain as well as Camelback High School. So after many decades, she is retiring. And her artwork will be gracing our campus for many years to come, her students' artwork. Well, graduates, your moment has come. This morning, you're going to add yourself to that ever-growing legacy of Linda Abril Educational Academy graduates. You guys are small, but you are without doubt the mightiest scholars I've ever encountered. And I mean that. You are small, but mighty. Yesterday afternoon, we celebrated you at graduation practice, and I expressed to you it's a little bittersweet because I'm just getting to know some of you. You know, some of you joined us after winter break. Some of you joined us after spring break. A few of you guys have actually, have been really toughed it out and persevered for a couple years. Some of you guys were actually here before the pandemic closed things down back in March of 2020. It seems, time it really goes by, and some of you guys were in the, in the remote learning, and you were hiding behind your cameras being turned off, and then you came to school for actual learning, and we followed our masking policy, and we were all hidden behind our masks. But just as we're really getting to know you guys are about to go on and do great things. So today we will be issuing your diplomas because you did not quit. You did not stop. Regardless of what the world threw at you, you persevered here to this day. And you've decided to show up today to honor your parents, your families, your friends, and your teachers at today's ceremony. The teachers and I have, without doubt, enjoyed building relationships with you. We got to know you at our scholars assemblies, where you're recognized for your excellence. We got to know you at our quarterly multicultural assemblies, where you got to showcase your talents, which is how we found out about your peers that displayed their musical prowess today. You joined well-established clubs like METCHA, the Blue Planet Society, the Black Student Union. You formed new clubs like the Reading Club, the Acts of Kindness Club, the Anime Club, the Rising Melodies Club, our music club. And that's one of the things that's made me most proud, that you guys didn't just survive, you flourished during this most difficult time. And yesterday I had a conversation with Raphael, the young man who did our Pledge of Allegiance, and I asked him, what was the secret to your success? What was the secret to your success at Linda Abril? And he was actually I asked him first, what did you like most about Linda Abril? All right, or what could I change? And he said, change the cafeteria food. All right. But I took that as a compliment to the dream team, to the teachers. He didn't say anything about get rid of this teacher or change this curriculum. He was talking about the food. So we'll work on that. But when I asked him, what is the secret to your success? He said, I believed in myself. So he added to that. He said, I believed in myself when nobody else did. And that is a testament to all of you guys. I'm sure many of you believed in yourself and did what you had to do when no one else believed in you, or when you knew no one else would do it for you. So again, let's reflect a little bit. When you guys left the parking lots as sophomores and juniors on March 6, 2020, little did you realize that would be the last time that you had any type of normalcy to school for a long time. But you made it through, and you flourished. And I'm not just talking about with the book learning. You preserved through uncertainties such as hashtag closed, not closed. While school was closed, you came in, you picked up your laptops, you got mobile devices, and you made that transition so that you could be here today. You logged into Edgenuity classes. You did it on your cell phones if you didn't have a laptop. You engaged in Teams meetings with your teachers and your classmates. You answered telephone calls from concerned teachers. And I know they made the calls because I can go in Synergy and I can see where Teachers of the Year like Dr. Lopez or Danielle Shields made contacts with you or return calls. You checked in with your advisory teachers like Ms. Chavez or Ms. Tran. You took the initiative and you didn't wait for them to follow up, to reach out to you. But you did do what millions of graduates did around the globe. You persevered through this pandemic. But you also did something else. You truly became young men and young women that we can all be proud of. You took the necessary steps to get your diploma. And again, you didn't just survive, you flourished and you excelled. You've become the adults, perhaps a little faster because of this pandemic, but we are all extremely proud of you. So I want to remind you that regardless of where you came from, we refer to Linda Abril as the United Nations of Phoenix Union because you come from all over the valley, all the schools, and many of you even traveled to other states to join our family. But you are just that. You're part of the Linda Abril Phoenix family. And after today, you will become alumni. So if you haven't done it already, why don't we take a moment to thank those to help get you here. So graduates, if you can, make contact with a teacher or a family member in the crowd, and let's give them a little applause for them supporting you. And I do want to take a moment to give a special congratulations to our faculty. This day is about you, but you wouldn't be here without them. So thank you, faculty and staff, because the success of our graduates is also your success. I've never worked with a more passionate group of educators that are so willing to give so much to their students that they love, as evidenced by their presidents here this morning. So I'm going to ask for a little extra for our teachers. They are the most committed and compassionate teachers anywhere. So again, I'm going to point out Ms. Chavez, our retiring teacher. Thank you for your passion and dedication, which is embodied by each and every one of our staff. And again, congratulations to our parents and our families. The success of your graduates is your success. Graduates, again, if you didn't make contact or eye contact with your family, do that again. Let's let them know it. Because they've been behind you for 12 plus years. This day is for them. All right, class of 2022, you kept fighting, you pressed on, you never gave up. Now you're rising like a true phoenix. I expect to see you from time to time, and maybe one day, one or two of you might be up here on this stage delivering a speech like Mr. Gonzalez or Mr. Murray. I look forward to hearing your stories and welcoming you back. All right, I know when I've gone too far, so I'm going to go ahead and cut myself off here, and we're going to ask our scholars to speak to you directly. So we're going to hear from Esmeralda Arroyo. Come on down, Esmeralda. And then from her, we're going to transition to our guest alumni speakers. So let's hear it for Esmeralda as she has some words of inspiration for you.
Hello, and good morning. Thank you for joining us on such a special day to remember. I would like to thank our principal, families, friends, and staff members, and the 3 energy drinks I had during the speech. But most importantly, I want to congratulate the class of 2022. You've made it. We are here today, not only because of the struggles you and I have overcome, but the work that we have done. I believe that these accomplishments make us stronger and more resilient. And I am glad that Linda Abril showed us this. Linda Abril taught me challenges will continue to be in my life, but those challenges you and I face will only make us stronger, tougher, and more indestructible as we grow. A few years I've been here, many great memories were made, like making posters for Stugo for a whole hour on the floor. But doing it with my classmates is what made it so special. It brought us closer from making jokes to learning something new about one another. My favorite memories would be when we were in the room bonding, taking pictures, and getting to know one another, and Ezekiel sleeping in the corner of the room with posters as blankets. It's funny because without that class, I don't think we would all be as close as we are, and with each other, we really relied on one another to get through the hardest times. Stugo brought all of us together no matter how different, shy, or loud we were. Linda is the same. They took us from our big campuses where we struggled to fit in, catch up classes, or just needed a break. Abril gave us the second, third, and maybe fourth chance we need to be here today. Here we're like a family, but my classmates is what made Linda so great to remember. But it was the teachers. They brought so much to remember, not only the lessons they taught us in class, but the fun memories made with them. From doing fun activities that made us learn Mr. Zipsers to watching court trials with Miss K. But there are 2 teachers I want to talk to you all about that I will always remember from the bottom of my heart. It's Mr. Bates and Miss Gatewood. Mr. Bates is not only the most caring and sarcastic person I have met, but he was the first teacher I met here at Linda Abril. He helped me when I was the most scared in roaming these halls of this small school. He brought joy every day and gave me so much courage to make new things and led me to meet Miss Gatewood, a loving and fun person. She wasn't only there for me, but she was there for other students, and that's what made her such a fantastic teacher. Thank you so much. And speaking of people that are in my heart, my mother holds all my heart. She not only helped me not give up in school, but she gave up so much for me to be in school and to be here where I am standing here right now with you. And because of her, I am proud to call myself a Latina. She is what I call the definition of a warrior. And yes, Linda Abril might be a small school, but it has a big impact on all of us. Be proud of what you have accomplished. We are all here. No matter what obstacles you face, strive to be the best version of yourselves and push yourself to achieve your dreams. Class of 2020, it's been a great honor growing with you all, and from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the best. Thank you.
All right, Ms. Soroy, we're going to keep our eye on you. What a great speech. What a great speech. Can't wait to see what you do next. All right, our next 2 speakers, as mentioned earlier, are from the class of 2013, at a time when Linda Abril was known as the Suns Diamondback Educational Academy. First, we're going to hear from Mr. David Gonzalez, who I met through his work with the Be a Leader program, which works to make sure graduates like yourself are prepared and situated financially to tackle your next challenge, whether it be a 2-year, 4-year, or some other certification program. So, and then he also spoke earlier this spring at our 20-year anniversary event. And he gave such a aspiring message that day that he's back by popular demand. You requested him, here you have him. Let's welcome Mr. David Gonzalez.
Good morning, everybody. Let me start by saying that I'm very happy to be here. I count this a high honor, and I give thanks to you guys for having me here today. All right, you guys ready? All right, let's go. Congratulations, seniors, you did it. Congratulations, teachers and staff, you helped make this happen. Congratulations, parents, this is that which you've waited for. My theme this morning is calling all dreamers. Students, today I want to encourage you one more time. I want to challenge you. I want to call upon you to dream big dreams, to envision the greatest possible future for yourself and for your family, to pursue it, to grab a hold of it, and to secure it as yours forever. Listen, anything is possible. Who are you? Where are you from? What's your goal in life? I'm here today to tell you that anything is possible. I want to release hope into your spirit. I want to inspire you. I want to motivate you to do something great in life. I want to compel you to change the world. Look here, I've been where you're at. Anything is possible. You will go on to success. You will get a great job. You will go to college. You will have a better life. Let me trigger your mind to believe. What's your dream car? Where do you want to work? Where would you like to live? I believe in you. You've made it this far. There's nothing stopping you from going forward. Listen, we live in the United States of America. This is the land of freedom. This is the land of opportunity. The pioneers that went before us, they paid a price for what we enjoy today. They didn't know that the America of 2022 would be like this, but they believed and they built. This is America. We have the greatest educational opportunity in all the world. People come from other countries just to study in our educational system, and they get big degrees. This is the land where dreams can come true. I want to inspire you to dream. Close your eyes. Use your imagination. Can you envision success? Can you see yourself living your best life? Look, it's possible. We have all faced adversity in life, but here we are today. We have all had setbacks and challenges. We have all had to conquer our fears. Life is full of ups and downs, but it's not always going to be that way. Napoleon Hill said, if your mind can conceive it and believe it, then it can achieve it. Belief is the empowerment to become. It's the motivation to do, to achieve the impossible. What kind of business will you start? Where will you like to travel? What's your future kid's name's going to be? Dreaming is a gift. I want you to turn it into a reality. Wake up, write it down, consider it, begin to research, turn it into a plan, pursue it. Anything is possible. 9 years ago, I had a dream. I had already gotten my GED, and I had already went on to college to learn about auto mechanics. I was working in the workforce at age 19, but then I had this unusual dream. I caught a glimpse of the future. I saw that my life was going to change, and I saw myself going back to school to get my high school diploma. And so I got mentally prepared. A few weeks later, something happened at work, and I was let go from my job. I wasn't sure what to do, but then I remembered my dream. I returned to school at Sons Diamondbacks Education Academy, which is now Linda Abril. And then it happened again. I had another dream. This time I was in a large auditorium speaking in front of hundreds of people, and my friends were there. I want to just stop right here and say that there is something greater than your fears, doubts, and unbeliefs. There's something greater than your limitations. The universe knows what you are capable of. It knows your power and it knows your calling. And the universe is holding you accountable to reach your potential. Laziness and complacency want you to just give up, but it's your dreams that are keeping you alive. Join with me now and say, I will not quit. I will not give up. 2 years later, I graduated from high school and was selected valedictorian. I got up to speak in a large auditorium. My friends were there. It was deja vu. It was a good dream that became a reality. I'm telling you guys, anything can happen. After 8 different schools, failure after juvenile detention center, after family hard times, after separation, after loss of loved ones, after everything, I managed to break through and to get ahead. Why? Because I had a dream. I saw a possibility in my mind, and it caused me to believe. Since then, I've never stopped dreaming. Students, don't stop dreaming. You have great potential. You deserve to have the very best in life. You deserve to have your dreams come true. There's nothing broken that cannot be fixed. There's no problem that cannot be solved. Just believe. To be successful, you have to develop a discipline. There are times you have to fight for what you believe in, but you can do it. Just be hungry for it. I challenge you to go to college and to graduate with a degree. I challenge you to become doctors, lawyers, foremen, cosmetologists, barbers, preachers, veterinarians, medical assistants. I challenge you to find the cure for cancer. Why not? Who said it couldn't be done? I challenge you to go fly in outer space. Now don't laugh, okay, because Tesla CEO Elon Musk, he built SpaceX. And Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon, he traveled to space in 15 minutes. So it's possible. I challenge you to leave home and to travel internationally, to experience different cultures and different ways of life, to study abroad. I challenge you to get into business and to climb the corporate ladder. I challenge you to break poverty in your family and your community. I challenge you to break hereditary diseases in your family, to get serious about your health. I challenge you to build a family fortune and then to pass it down to your grandchildren. I challenge you to have a legacy, to leave a legacy. Students, accept the challenge. And while you do these things, the world and the group that is gathered here today will be cheering for you and supporting you all the way. Will there be sacrifice involved? Yes. Will there be times you feel like giving up? Yes. But stay encouraged. I promise you, it's going to be worth it all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez, for those inspiring words. Next, we're going to hear from another 2013 graduate, alumnus, recent graduate from ASU University's #1 rated Barrett Honors College, summa cum laude in political science and international relations. Let's welcome Mr. Prince Murray.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Yeah, you guys should be so excited. Today's your big day, so I want to do it one more time. Good morning. Well, thank you so much. Well, can we give a big round of applause to David? That was an amazing speech. Congratulations one more time. So, yeah. Okay. Sorry, okay. Mr. Kim, you want to help me? Real quick, I think this is kind of, yeah, sorry. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. Can we give a big round of applause to your principal? Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Kim. I really appreciate it. Honorable Governing Board Member, Vice Mayor, Laura Pastor, Mr. Superintendent, I know your superintendent's in the back. Mr. Superintendent, Mr. Principal, faculty, staff, guests, but most of all, graduating class of 2022. Can we give a big round of applause to yourself one more time? I'm so honored, grateful, and humble for the opportunity to speak before the best graduating class, I believe, in the history of the Phoenix Young High School District. Today, I'm going to talk to you about 3 important lessons that will prepare you for the real world. And as I'm about to speak, as I'm about to give this lesson, and I want for you guys to really pay attention because as you go out there, you will succeed. First, I'm going to talk about the importance of overcoming obstacles / pursuing higher education, participation in civic engagement, community involvement, and becoming your brothers and sisters' keeper. As you walk on stage to receive your high school diploma, I want you to thank your friends, your parents, your tia, your uncles, your nana, who have supported you throughout this journey. So to all my graduates, I want you to stand up. Can you please stand up? And turn around to your parents and give a big round of applause to them. Clap for your parents. Thank you so much. "16 years ago, I left Liberia and came to the United States after escaping 14 years of civil war, in which my brother was killed. As a young man who stopped attending school in the 2nd grade in Liberia and was placed in the 8th grade in the United States due to my age, I was told many times that I was not going to graduate from high school because I have to repeat my senior year 3 times and I have to take the aims 9 times before I was able to finally pass. I also believe there are people who told you guys the same thing. You were going through a lot of struggle, obstacles, and trials, and they said you would never make it. They said just give up. But regardless of the challenges that you went through, you were determined to complete high school because you want to better yourself and make a difference in society. For this reason, I want each of you to be proud of yourself because you made it. While graduating from high school is a big step forward, I still want each of you to further your education beyond high school. I encourage you to attend college, join the military, or even pursue trade. Because our country desperately needs leaders like you to empower the next generation. You cannot compete globally and make important decisions without furthering your knowledge. My second content I'm going to talk about is participation in civic engagement. I also want you to become politically and civically engaged. I want you to go out there, vote, make a difference. Hold your elected official accountable. Be a part of the political process. Don't just sit home and say my vote don't matter. I have Councilwoman Laura Pastor who served on the city council, making a lot of important decisions on behalf of our city. And we need young folks like you to choose your leaders. My last thing I'm going to talk about is being your brothers and sister keepers. As a future leader of the next generation, it is your responsibility and your obligation to ensure you are building a bright future. Always continue to show love, compassion, and generosity to others. Never think that you're so special, that you're not waiting to make a difference. As you go out in the real world, you're going to deal with people from diverse backgrounds. And I want you to be the leader that you're going to be. I'm proud of each and every one of you. You have inspired me beyond all comprehension. So once again, I want to say congratulations, class of 2022, and I wish you all the best of success in your future endeavors. Can we give a big round of applause to them one more time? Okay, with that, Mr. Kim, I yield my balance of my time to you so you can have the microphone. Give a big round of applause to your principal one more time.
Thank you, Mr. Murray, for those words of inspiration to inspire our graduates to continue acts of service for their community. And I think it's very appropriate maybe at this time that we recognize any first responders, whether police, fire, and health workers. If you are active or retired military, if you're in the building, please stand and be recognized. And also, I am aware that we have 2 graduates that are going into the armed services. If you would stand at this time. Thank you for your future service. All right, next we're going to hear from Governing Board member and Phoenix City Vice Mayor, Laura Pastor.
Thank you. Good morning, and it's probably right now good afternoon. You entered in the morning, and now it's the afternoon. So, good afternoon, everyone. You alive? Let me hear you. Good afternoon. Okay. I will be quick and short because I know I'm standing in the way of your diploma. So, class of 2022, you did it. So give yourselves a round of applause. You're moments away from being high school graduates. As big as this accomplishment is, you didn't do it alone. Let's take a moment to recognize, with a round of applause, your support system and thank them for helping you make it across the finish line. So say hi, say thank you to your parents, mentors, teachers, family. For the last 12 years as a Phoenix Union board member, I've been motivated by determination of Phoenix Union youth, driven to succeed while overcoming odds. Graduates, you are strong, you are fierce, you are leaders ready to serve your world and your community. Today, I encourage you to set out and cultivate your future with courage, commitment, and compassion to reach your goals. But never forget the community who supported you. You are what makes Phoenix Union great. Now go out and make Phoenix proud. Thank you, Vice Mayor Laura Pastor.
All right, graduates, are you guys ready? Are you ready? All right, okay. Board member, Phoenix City Vice Mayor, would you mind joining me up here? I want to, this morning, on behalf of the governing board in the city of Phoenix, Vice Mayor, today I'm presenting to you the class of 2022 from Linda Abril Educational Academy. The scholars receiving their diplomas today have completed the requirements for graduation as established by the state of Arizona and the governing board of the Phoenix Union High School District.
So this is very important for you because this is where I'm going to graduate you. So listen carefully. Principal Kemp, on behalf of the governing board of Phoenix Union High School District, I accept these seniors of the 2022 graduating class of Linda Abril Educational Academy. We are very proud of and very excited for our graduates. Congratulations.
So we are now ready to present the diplomas. We're going to ask the first row to stand. After we're done giving your diplomas, you will return your seats and we'll direct you to change your tassel at that time. But for right now, I'm asking Mr. Erickson and Ms. Moreno to prepare to announce the graduates. Line leaders, Ms. Gatewood, Ms. Shields, are your graduates ready? Yes. All right. I'm going to ask some members of the panel on stage here to help me present the diplomas. Line leaders, you may bring them forward. You guys want to help?
Esmeralda Bernice Arroyo. Ezekiel Van Howe. Steve Arevalo. Ricky Medrano Ornelas. Ana Araceli Mesa Saldez. Valentina Julissa Guerrero Ramirez. Karime Ayalet Egerty. Elieth Manuel Lorenzo Adriano. Glenda Valdez Torres. Israel Lucero Garcia. I made a mistake. Edel Vizcara Madrid. Leneca Maria Bereza Karam. Alejandro Martinez Sanchez. Diana Guadalupe Guxeva Perez. Anastasia Maria Sims. Brian Amaya. Ruben Espinosa Jr. Jonathan Jesus Morales Francisco. Joel Antonio Felix. Jonathan Elias Romo. Jesus Ocampa Pineda. Carla Pomperosa. Johnny Armando Dielve Reyes. Tanaya Kimmy Charnay Grant. Mariana Linnea Woodall. Araceli Luna Jimenez. Belén Antano Valenzuela. Oh, you did. What's her middle name? What's your Joanna Zelaya. No, she didn't share. Rafael Canavent. Ivan Hamid. Javion DeJour Brown. Teana Anais Balderas. Jewel Angelique Gutierrez. Alejandra Jimenez Lopez. Tamaris Garay. Last but not least, Francisco Have Neron. That's it.
Graduates, please stand. At this time, you are to move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations. Once again, I present you with the Linda Abril Education Academy class of 2022. The folks on the stage will join me as we lead you out. So we'll come down and you guys will follow us out. Congratulations, class of 2022. Don't forget, we need you to come back and get your diplomas backstage.